Alright, the picture's good enough. Let's check. Let's do all the good stuff. Do, 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 do. Work already. Thank you. Yay. Pause. Share. So as always, give me 1 second, guys. Gonna do some quick sharing. In the chat. One person's watching. I bet it's Terry, or is it me watching myself? Who knows? Control copy. It might be Terry. Okay, let's try this again. I am on the Wi-Fi. Terry, are you still there? You're the only one that was watching. Let me see if I'm up and running. I love the internet and all the crap. I got distracted, so now I don't remember what I'm doing. Bam. Da-da-da-da. Bam. 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 Coco is terrorizing the bunny, which I think is hilarious. We're good. Terry says we're good. We're good. Yay. Okay. All the sharing is done. I actually am wearing we're good. I almost forgot. That would have been awkward. Welcome and Happy New Year, guys. It is the January 3rd. It is officially 2019. I am Josh of JBauerart, JBauerart.com, and this is Artist Weekly Update number 27, first one of 2019. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for tuning in. I'm hoping you have liked, shared, subscribed, all the good stuff. There is actually 2 people watching. Hi, 2 people. If you just joined the thing, say hi so I know who's here. Why won't you be tighter? Oh, I can make it tighter. Look at that. Anyways, so hi Terry. I don't know if it's counting 2 people because I'm watching myself, but I'm technically not hitting the play button, so I don't know if it counts or not. So the first update in this week is I am hopefully going this Saturday and getting new glasses. So possibly next week or the week after that, I will be having, you'll see new glasses on my face. These glasses are at the very least 6 years old. It looks like Wolverine went after them. They are scratched to high hell, beat up, a bit rusted, torn apart, and absolutely disgusting. And when I look at the light right now, all I see is slash marks. So for the new year, I'm kind of doing. 2018 wasn't my greatest year, and I know it's lame to say that, but I let myself go into a dark place, and we talked about this on the last episode. So if you want to get more info, just watch the last episode, number 26. But yeah, I have decided that I am going to reinvent your dark place. Shut up, Jesse. Nobody even likes you. Go. So I am trying to make 2019 way better. By the way, that is my younger brother. Make sure to follow him on all the social media stuff. He is running a gaming channel. I will eventually be doing a logo for him, but he plays video games and online on Twitch. And I think he posts them on YouTube too, or he's working on posting them on YouTube. And occasionally I will hop on and make fun of him the entire time and go, "You died again? You suck at life? Why are you even trying?" Oh, he's live streaming now. So you're watching me and live streaming? Now you're gonna double suck. How can you do two things at once? You just so I can make fun of you here without even watching you. This is great. Thank you. I appreciate it. We're good to go. Let's get started. Anyways, so my mentality going into 2018 or 2019 is I'm trying to better in my life in every way possible. Trying to refocus on things, trying to get rid of the negativity, rid of the BS, and just try my best to make everything better. To Jesse leave already? He couldn't do two things at once. He couldn't handle it. He already left. He's gone. He quit. He probably died again. He probably died on YouTube. Who knows? So um, I'm trying to do in your man points. We can't multitask. Very. Oh, okay. Somebody else left. Somebody else left. I'm her too. I'm still her. No, you had it right the first time. So yeah, what I'm doing is I'm gonna have goals throughout the year, goals through the month, and kind of goals through the weeks here and there. So my goal this week is to head out Saturday and to get a new pair of glasses. Um, I hate the test. I hate when they blow. All right, Jesse, I'll talk to you later. Love you, buddy. I hate when they blow the air in your eye test, which I think is just why can't we move past that? We're in properly. It drives me nuts. See what I come up with. Kayla found me a really cool pair at the mall a while back, so I don't even know if they're still there, but we're gonna go take care of that this weekend. So yeah, it is the very first Artist Weekly update of the year. Things are happening, things are going. We're getting into the new year, getting into the upcoming convention season again. Currently, there's only one at the moment, but I'm currently working on that, trying to figure out what I want to do. So we'll get to that in a bit. The 30% off sale, the entire sale off of, we're still good on the minute, but jumping all over the place every so often. I don't know why this is going on. It's kind of weird. Maybe the internet's a little weird today. I do not know. Hopefully it sounds okay. If it sounds really choppy, it may record it better, and you can watch this later. But if there's problems, I apologize. But we'll get through it as best as we can. So, like I said, the 30% off sale on jbauerart.storeenvy.com, click the link below, is still going on. All you have to do is pick all the stuff you want, and at checkout, use the promo code 30OFF. 30OFF, and it should take 30% off. Thank you, Terry. It should take 30% off your entire purchase. If you have any problems, any issues, please feel free to message me on any of the social media, and I'll get you squared away. But that counts for paintings. That counts for pretty much anything. Anything you can get on the thing, you put it all together in a cart, it'll take 30% off your entire total, and you're getting stuff for a steal. So after that, speaking of online stuff, the website I talked about, I was in the middle of updating it last week, I believe. Yeah, Thursday I had it all done or almost all done, and then Friday I had to go and actually get it live. It worked. I got it done, got it fixed. I have a link in the description below. Please click that. Check out the all new JBauerart.com. It's basically joshbauerartist.com with a fresh coat of paint. It's live, it's active. All the links are now working. So if you click any of the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff, it will take you to the proper ones. If you are looking for the online shop, it'll take you to the right online shop at the moment. Speaking of which, I am currently working on making a new online shop. Store Envy, I think I talked about this last week. Store Envy is not working as well as I'd hope. I've kind of outgrown it. I talked to a couple artist buddies and found a new, very clean, very nice online store. It's actually called Big Cartel. So I'm going to be using their services to run my online store. It's gonna look a lot different, run a little bit differently. I'm still learning how to work some stuff because I am limited to the amount of pieces I can put up at one time. I pay the stuff to get the highest and most, but I have a lot of artwork. So I think I can do it where if you go into a specific I think I can have it where it shows mini print, like you could pick mini prints and um, posters off of it and choose those instead. So I'm working on learning that. So that's still a work in progress. The JBauerart.storeenvy.com is going to be the place to go to right now. But look, in the next couple months, there will be a new online store. I'll post the links everywhere when it's ready to go. But yeah, the website looks great. I added some new photos, tweaked a few things here and there, updated some graphic design stuff that I've done. Got the kitchen killers up there in a couple of spots with our live paintings, like the ones I did at Pound the Grape. So yeah, thank you, Terry. Terry says it's looking forward to seeing it, and prints on there. I got done with that. Got into Friday. Got into Saturday. We went and saw Wreck-It Ralph. Ralph Breaks the Internet. I absolutely loved it. It was a really great movie. Very cute. Very well done for a second movie of a video game thing. I think they did really well. I really liked it. Uh, then Saturday night rolled around. I ended up catching some stomach bug. So this week I don't really have anything new to show off. You can tell I still haven't touched the painting behind me. Saturday night I ended up getting our AC wasn't working. So in Florida that sucks no matter the time of year. So I kept getting. I was super overheated, super messed up. I ended up getting sick, and I was sick every 2 hours, starting around I think 8 o'clock Saturday night till Sunday morning at 6 a.m. Finally stopped at 6 a.m. and then slept on and off all day. Sunday was still kind of in a recovery mode on Monday. And then I ended up getting my wife sick Monday, so she's was sick for Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, and or Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, and New Year's Day. She missed all the holidays in the last week. Yeah, and like Terry says, that is not good at all. She was not too thrilled with me. She was still kind of recovering from her sickness Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and then she was kind of trying to take care of me because um, when I throw up very well. I'm surprised Terry didn't hear me all the way from um, Ireland. That's how bad when I get sick. That's how bad and loud I am, and it hurts my entire body. So yeah, I was totally wiped out. Saturday to Sunday to Monday. Monday I was feeling okay, so I ended up I was cleaning up some, and then my mom decided we had a helicopter out and everything looking for you. Yeah. So Monday I was feeling kind of okay. I kept having to take breaks here and there because I just kept running out of energy. But we decided to take all the holiday stuff down and be done with it for the new year, and then finished up on New Year's Day. So, and then I was kind of taking care of Kayla as much as I could. So yeah, I didn't really work on much during that time, and I was kind of enjoying the last bit of. I ended up having the whole week off work, which was very nice of my bosses, and that's why I was able to do the website and get that all done. Because I've been putting that off because I'm slow at it. It takes a lot of time, and I had to learn how to do it again. Luckily, shout out to my teacher Kiara. Hello, it's Jen. Not sure why my name is coming up as boyfriends. I don't know either. But hey, Jen, thank you very much. Thank you for all the likes, the follows, and the joining the artist group page. I really appreciate it. I believe you found me through Kitchen Killers. If that is, let me know if that's correct. But thank you very much for all the likes and supporting what I do. I hope you enjoy my work and you stick around and get to be an active member in my side of things. I work connected forward. I work at a sign company here, and we all the time. This guy is like in 14 different places at once. He's playing everywhere and anywhere. I can't even keep up with him. So thank you very much, Landon, for the well wishes. I am feeling much better. I think today is finally the first day I'm feeling 100%. I got the energy back, ready to go, and ready for the new year. And it kind of worked being sick right before the new year. It kind of ticked me off and just it didn't put me in a bad mood, but I'm like, going through that and I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done feeling like crap. I kind of use that as a restart for the new year. Tired of feeling like crap, acting like crap. I'm done. So I'm actually trying to get healthier. I'm gonna try to eat better. I was already in the works for that, but I can only eat so much better. But I'm working out a little bit. Currently, this week I started. We still have Coco, the possible future third dog of ours, and then we have our two dogs, Abby and Aries. So my mom and I are every evening when we get done with dinner, hopefully before dinner, starting next week. But once we get done, we're gonna start. We've been walking the dogs every night for a little bit of exercise for ourselves, and hopefully get the dogs to relax for the evening. But we're gonna start working out. I'm gonna start walking some more, working out a little bit here and there. So I'm trying to take better care of myself, physically, mentally, spiritually, in some way or another. But yeah, that's all in the works. So yeah, with all that being said, I did not get much done. I went back to work on Wednesday. Currently in the process of training a new person, our new designer at the shop, and getting her accustomed to the shop. So that's been interesting. And just getting back into the swing of things for being off for a week. So hopefully this weekend I'll get some time to paint and then start painting more starting next week. Everybody saw the post. I did. I was. Oh, it was. I think New Year's Day. It was either New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. I was still, and I didn't have anything to do to post, so I'm back up stuff, out of the blue. So I was in this process of thinking of what I want to do for goals that I want in 2019. And I kind of was thinking about what I did in 2018. Personally, before I looked into all this, I did not think I painted very much in 2018. I didn't feel like I painted enough as I should. I really did not. I kind of walked away and gave up a little bit for a few months before I had the chat with the Kitchen Killers when they were here in September. So yeah, I'm like, I want to paint more in 2019 and have goals to accomplish. So I was kind of thinking of numbers of what to paint. But I was throwing around, oh, I want to do 100 paintings, or I want to do so many paintings, like 100, 150. I'm like, that's a pretty reasonable number. Then I started thinking, well, how many did I actually accomplish in 2018? So I sat down and that was a crazy amount of painting you managed. Yes, yes. So Terry already saw the image, but I have the stats here. So in 2018, I created 207 paintings total. That is a mix of mini canvases, regular size or larger size canvases, like the big, medium. So I have it all broken up too. So out of the 207 canvases that I painted total, 178 were mini canvases. Mini canvases are the 8 by 10 ones. I usually try to do at least 50 to 100 new ones for conventions. So I think I did like around 50 or so for each big convention I did last year. So that got that got my number up a high. Um, and then the bigger paintings, anything bigger than 18 or 8 by 10, I did 25 of those. So that was actually a pretty good number. I didn't think I did that many, but I started going through. I'm like, oh, I forgot that one. I forgot this one. I'll be damned, I forgot this one. There was a lot of paintings I forgot. So, and then out of the 25 of those, 4 of them were done live with the Kitchen Killers. So I was very surprised of the number of 207. So let's do 100 or 200 for 2019. That's really not. You know what, Terry? I'm gonna start hiring you to document everything. I gotta paint other things. I can't document everything. This year, I am going to try to count and try to count them all, so I don't have to go through and count every one. But I am going to try to document them a little bit better. Mini canvas cons, I'm like, just do them, make them, and they're thrown around everywhere, and it becomes very messy. I like her answer. Artists don't document. I need a documentarian person. I don't even know. But yeah, so 2019 goals. Um, so I did 200 without even trying. I've never counted before. I've never sat through and counted through a whole year. If I went from I know 2016 I did a lot of stuff, and 2017 I did a pretty good amount too. So I've probably already done over that amount in previous years, but again, last year was weird. So I'm going. My goal right now is to hit at least 300 paintings total. I don't know if these are realistic. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but this is. I'm just throwing it out there, and we'll see what we get at the end of the year. So the last Artist Weekly update, I will try to have a number, either the last or the first of next year. We will sit down and we will figure if I accomplish these goals. So you guys need to remind me. So 300 paintings total. I want 50 or more larger paintings. Anything bigger than 8 by 10. And then I don't have a specific number, but if I do the Kitchen Killers at least once a month, that would be 12 live paintings throughout the year. So I think that's a pretty good realistic number. I'm hoping it's more. I hope more people invite me out to work with them to create these live paintings, or I get to go and go to different events or this or that and create more things. Thank you, Landon. The sky is the limit. That gives you roughly 9 weeks off. Oh, goody. I get 9 weeks off. um, so, yeah, those are the goals. We'll see how it works. I have to finish this piece of eventually. So that's the first. That is going to be hopefully the first one in 2019. I want to tackle the Bree Bree cosplay fairy. I actually just worked with my friend Murder Doll Ivy cosplayer and her, I believe, husband Justin Crane. He's a photographer. We saw each other back. I want to say it was around September-ish. We were at like a artist thing at a tattoo artist shop, and they had some models there that were dressed up as pinups. His cosplay wife was dressed up as a pinup, and he took a bunch of pictures of them for me to use as models for either fairies, pinup models, or what was the other thing I was thinking of doing? Oh, like devils and angels and stuff. I just thought about it the other day that he never, sent me the pictures. So I sent him a message saying, "Hey, do you still have the pictures?" He's like, "Oh yeah." So I got them. So those are going to be in the works. I've got lots of ideas, lots of things I want to accomplish. So hopefully, once I get back in the swing of things of work, get a couple other things done, I will be making new artwork here soon. This mic stand, I may need to get an official mic stand because this is just ticking me off right now. Mama Floyd shared my post. Thanks, Mama Floyd. I don't know if she ever tunes in and watches because I don't know if she does YouTube, but I really appreciate it. I like YouTube live videos a little bit more than the Facebook lives because it feels like probably more DC girls. The next DC girl I'm doing is going to be I want to say it's New 50. No, it's Rebirth Harley with the cosplay girls I follow on Instagram. That is going to be my next comic book painting, Harley painting, DC comic girl painting. As soon as I finish this other beast, I may do a couple small ones just to go, hey, I accomplished something for Sci-Fi Barto, because that's only a few weeks away. We'll get into that in a minute. But yeah, there may be some more DC stuff going on, some stuff here and there. I don't know. I kind of just work on things when I get in the mood for them. I can hear Coco's. She has 2 ID tags on her collar. If you did not watch last week's episode, I am fostering a foster dog. It's like a double foster. We've been watching her since before Christmas, and we kind of fell in love with her. We still have her here, and we're hoping we get to keep her eventually. But she's got these 2 dog tags, and they're loud as hell. Like you can hear them from across the house. But yeah, once we officially, I haven't posted any pictures. I have plenty of pictures of her. She's absolutely adorable. She's a little brown thing, and she's got real big, like, gizmo ears. I love her dearly. But once we officially, we are allowed to keep her, I'll be showing her off, and maybe I'll show her off in a live video if I can get her to pay attention long enough. Landon says Mama Floyd is awesome. She is very awesome. Huge shout out to Mama Floyd. She's a big supporter of all of our shenanigans, and she just shares everybody's stuff. So big thank you to Mama Floyd. So we are getting in. It's now 2019. It's the official kickoff of the new year. I'm ready to go. So you're probably wondering what's the first convention I'm going to be at, or first event. The very first convention I am doing is Sci-Fi Bartow in beautiful Bartow, Florida. It's in downtown Bartow, like the historic district of Bartow. It is February 16th, 2019. It goes on all day. No, computer, don't go to sleep. I have things to talk about. It is so if you've never been there, it is a outdoor. It's basically a street fair meets a sci-fi comic book convention mashed together. Uh, I want to say I know last year I think they took over 8 blocks of the area. I think they're going even more this time. They close off all these roads, so you know the whole street becomes open. You get to walk up and down the street, filled with vendors. There's 2 stages for live music. Um, the Kitchen Killers will be there. Hanging with Web Show, I believe, has their own stage to do interviews and chatting with. Hopefully, I'll be able to go on and cause some him as I always do. The podcast Happy Hour with Johnny and Deuce will be there. I just booked my time to record with them. I'll be recording with them at 10 a.m. About an hour before the show starts. So I got to get out there a little early, set up all the crap real quick, and then be able to record with them. So my wife doesn't kill me when because she doesn't like me leaving her behind at the table. My wife is not a salesperson. I am the salesperson. Salesperson, artist, web person, all of it is me. She just watches the booths when I have to go potty. But so yeah, hanging with Web Show will be there. Happy Hour with Johnny and Deuce, Kitchen Killers, a bunch of my cosplay friends. The Dishes and Stitches will be there doing the what is it? Florida Con Artist, I think is the right name. Basically, for us, this is like a really cool family reunion at the beginning of the year. All of these vendors and stuff. We have to pay crazy, get a nice new start for the year, see how everybody's doing. So they have an art show. So I usually, if you've seen, I put that one into the art show last year, and I won best. Ooh, I blind you, shiny, 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 shiny. But yeah, I won this last year for that painting. I've won best in show before and best painting. Actually, see the little blue strips there? That was a couple years ago. I won those for my Harley Quinn painting. So this year I'm going to put more in. Hopefully, we'll see what I have available. I may put the Gotham one in. I don't know. We'll see what's up. But yeah, Sci-Fi Bartow, I'm going to be Kansas. I came up with a very cool setup last year for my booth because it's a big 10 by 10 tent. It worked very well last year, so I'm going to try to do it again this year. And then I'm doing up things this year. I'm going to live paint at Sci-Fi Bartow 2019 because I'm crazy. Because I hang out with the kitchen kids so much, and they make me fill my heads full of ideas. Of here, try this. So I don't know what I'm painting yet. I don't know how I'm doing it. I've kind of been batting around some ideas with Terry, and I was talking to my mom about it. I think what I'm going to do this year, unless I really lose it and change my mind, I think I'm going to have a painting that I'm just working on throughout the day. I don't think I want to set up one where I have to be ready at that hour because I'm going to be thinking about that hour coming up the whole day, and it'll throw me off. So, because there's 2 ways I could do it. I could paint all day. It's at least something that's being seen all day. Or I could say, hey, come back at this time. I'm going to paint at 2 o'clock. I'm going to start live painting. I'm going to give myself and see what I come up with. Once I get a little bit better and a little bit more comfortable and get a few more of these under my belt, I will try to do that more often. But right now, I think it's going to lean towards a just all-day painting and entertain myself that way. So yeah, Sci-Fi Bartow 2019 will be the first convention I paint live at. I did not know what those little things were. Beth, right? Beth, did I get it right? I did not know. Jen, sorry, Jen. Because on there, it looked like some weird thing. And then on here, I'm like, oh, it's a bunch of cute little hearts. So thank you very much, Jen. I appreciate that. So yeah, if you are in the Florida area, if you're farther away, this is a show worth driving for. It's smaller. It is a smaller event, smaller con, but so they do it up. You get amazing talent, but you don't get a lot of the BS that are some of these bigger cons. You breathe fresh air because it's not in a giant building. It's very nice. You get to check and support local creators. The Coco has invaded because she was scratching at my door too much. Come here, Coco. You want to say hi? Oh, here is the Coco. Say hi, Coco. What are you doing? Oh, apparently the Coco wanted me. Um, so yeah, this is Coco. Hopefully we get to. Oh, she's licking my ear. Hopefully we get to call her ours soon. It's just trying to figure it out, see if it's okay. But yeah, she's kind of adopted us, especially Kayla and I. She sleeps with us every night. Here, let me see if I can get you to put your look at the camera. Yeah, you actually smell nice. Who you been hanging out with? Do. Yeah, she's a very cute pupper. Everybody's saying hi. Oh, she can be the mascot. That would be funny. You want to be the mascot? Hmm?
I had to come in here and run and tell you what happened.
What happened?
The Abby tried to steal the toy I was playing with, and I'm not happy.
So we have three dogs at the moment. We have Aries, our lab. Abby is our what's she? Jacoby.
Jacoby.
And Coco here. Uh, Abby is the princess of the family, and they're all getting along very well. But Abby likes the most of the attention and likes to think everything is hers. So her and Coco have a little issues here and there on who is the most important. Huh? Oh, can you sit? There we go. She's a little heavy for a little dog. She can hang in here. We'll finish together.
Okay.
La- no, no, poor Coco, poor Coco.
You
Uh,
made it so I couldn't get the toys, so I had to come and tell you.
okay. All right, let me finish up in here.
Okay.
Mwah. So yeah, Coco's gonna hang with us for the last little bit, huh, Coco? So yeah, it's been very interesting with three dogs. I think we're insane. Um, Coco's first day here was a little rough, trying to get used to everybody, the new stuff. She kept looking for the person that she kind of was thinking as her owner for the time. But after the first day, she's like fitting everywhere. If I'm in here working in this is the art cave, of course. You've probably seen it over that way. I have a nice little couch there, a little love seat. She'll just hop up there. I'll have a little blanket on there so she's nice and warm, and she'll lay in here all day with me. It's really cool. She just chills. She listens to the music with me, and she could look after. Yes, uh, she's she gets. I don't. It's not rough. That's a nice to rescue. I have a 21-year-old cat that I rescued. Oh wow, yeah, all of our pups are rescued. I don't believe in buying dogs. Aries, we got Aries is a very special case. We in 21 is very old. Holy cow. Aries we got when we I wanted to go buy some video games. This was years ago. We've had him for like 7 years or so. We my mom and I needed to go get some pick up some video games. We got to the mall too early, ended up just wandering into the um, pet supply store, and they were having a adoption event. So we're like, mom's like, you want to just go look at the dogs? I'm like, why are we looking at dogs? We had no interest in getting a dog at the moment. I love dogs, but we were still kind of new to Florida. Um, just got a new house that we were renting and blah blah blah. So we get in there and we end up meeting Aries, who was a very scared little pup. Well, he wasn't very little. He was big greyhound lab when we got him, but he was very scared, very nervous, and just needed love. And the person that was going to adopt him was like this jeep going, very excited guy, and was trying to get a dog that would go into the jeep with him and go out with him. Well, he hadn't shown up yet, and we didn't really feel that Aries would be a good fit with that guy, so we kind of adopted him first. And it took many years. Aries was part of a hoarder house with 200 and some other labs, uh, put in very small little cages with fences around them, or with fans above them. So he still has, like, the first 2 years we had him, 2 3 years, he didn't like fans. If we would turn on a fan in the room, he'd run away. So yeah, we saved Aries. Abby was actually, or our other dog. We had another dog named Bailey. He passed away 2 or 3 years ago. 2 years ago now. We Our neighbor was walking him around. His original owner passed away, and they were trying to find a new home for Bailey. And we ended up, we almost were just gonna let him walk away, and then we got up, and he kind of did this jump up thing to us because he was a tiny little dog, a little bit bigger than Coco here, and he jumped up and gave us some love, and we ended up taking him in and had him for good 4 years. He was a little bit older than we thought, and he passed away unexpectedly one morning. Um, we The house was too quiet, and because we just had Aries and we were used to two dogs, got too quiet around there, and we kind of just kept an eye out. We ended up going to finding out that the same place that we adopted Aries from, it was sad, but it ended up working out because we were able to get Abby. I would have felt, not that I would have known, but I just can't imagine Abby not getting adopted when she did. Um, she, I don't know if she was in and out of foster. She was in a foster place, but she had it rough too. And we ended up finding her at another pet supply place, but it was the same adoption agency. And we were looking at these dogs. A couple of them were just too excited, a little too crazy than what we were looking for. Abby was curled up in this smaller cage. It fit her. It wasn't bad, but she was just curled up in this little ball, and she would cry. She had tears, so she had stains down her cheek, and it looked very sad. Um, and we ended up playing with her a little bit. She kind of just chilled with us and relaxed and gave us some lovin's. Fell in love with her instantly and adopted her. So then we were back to two dogs. We've had Abby for a couple of years now. I think we're on 2 years with her, and then Coco has now appeared in our lives. So Coco is currently his original owner is still alive, but she's having a little issues, and it doesn't look like it's going to be very good. And she's probably not going to be able to take Coco back. And then the person that asked us to watch her needed to scoot down for the holiday down south, so we were supposed to only watch her for a couple days over Christmas. Well, after the first day, we absolutely fell in love with her, and she's fit in very well, as you can tell. Oh, Coco. So we will see what happens with Coco. Please keep your fingers crossed that we get to keep her because we absolutely love her. She is very entertaining, um, and she's very fun to play with. She gets very. She sounds like she's gonna rip your face off when you're playing with her. Oh, now you're gonna sniff the mic. But she's just very full of energy. But then she also chills very easily too. Like I said, she'll hop on the couch and just chill out all day. She'll come over and look at me and be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm still doing stuff." And she'll go and lay back down. She lays with Kayla when Kayla's reading. So you hear that? I hear that all the time. It's so loud. Or she'll go and scratch, and then it's ching 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 ching. So yeah, you're gonna sit here the rest of the time as I talk. Good thing I'm almost done. Yeah, she's she is the official mascot. Yes. What are you looking at? So yeah. So Sci-Fi Barto is coming around the corner. Please come out if you're anywhere in the Florida area. It's if you're in around my area, the Orlando area, it takes about an hour and a half or so to get down there, but it's well worth it. I mean, you're going to see very talented artists like myself. My buddy Cruz will be down there. The Raven Wolves, tons of artists, tons of creators, um, podcasts like Happy Hour with Johnny and Deuce. Kitchen Killers are going to be playing, I think, a couple of sets. They probably will have other musicians there. Um, who else? Looking for an animator for music video. Wondered if you know anyone. Um, I'd have to think about it. I don't know anybody off the top of my head. A lot of people more like me. We just do the one-off things. Um, you could ask the Kitchen Killers. They know a lot more people than I do. But I'll try to keep in mind and see if anybody pops into my head, Landon. But I'll definitely try to see if I can find anything for you. Um, I lost track of what I was saying. Go. I did. You're welcome. So yeah, I hope you guys stick around. You new folk that are around here, I hope you enjoy this Artist Weekly update. This is what I do every Thursday at 7:30. I hop on YouTube Live. I go from between 30 minutes to an hour. Sometimes my thing gets hijacked from some Kitchen Killers people and cause all kind of chaos, and we go very long. Um, I'm always happy to answer questions. If there's a question you've been wanting to ask of what I do, where I go, how I do things, or general questions on conventions or whatever, I try to answer those as well. I've been doing the convention scene for about 4 years, 5 years now. I've been doing the art stuff for semi-profession for 6+ years and been doing it since I was a kid. So I hop on here, I chat about, hopefully more often I will have more work in progress updates of paintings or what I've actually finished in the past week. Sometimes it's paintings, sometimes it's projects with the Kitchen Killers, graphic design stuff, things of that nature. Also tell you what I've done in the last week, what's coming up in the new year. I may even throw questions out to you guys for some support. Make sure to join the group page because I'm trying to throw more questions and needing opinions into that group page, which you just find at just type in JBauerart and it says JBauerart backslash. Well, yeah, lots to work with 300. There'll be mini canvases coming because I'm thinking about doing another big show and just seeing how it goes and trying to do the live show. I was gonna walk away from all of them. I'm debating between either MegaCon Orlando or Tampa Bay Comic Con. Um, so we will see what happens there. I don't know if I can get into MegaCon at the moment. I think I may have missed the window. So hopefully I can get into Tampa. And then may try to find some more one-day shows here and there and try to do live paintings at them. And then even do live paintings at Tampa Bay Comic Con. I will keep it marked. It would be cool to capture a song from the Kitchen Killers in a painting. I can just imagine what Sunkiss. That would be cool. I'll definitely keep that in mind. It would definitely be neat. We've been doing. I don't know if you've seen me paint live with them yet, Jen, but there'll be another one coming up. I think this month. I gotta talk to them. But we get together once a month, and I join them on one of their shows, and I paint live behind them as they do their full show. Now, two of the Friday night shows, and then they joined me a few weeks back on a Saturday event at Pound the Grape, where I was featured as an artist. They played his music, and then I created the Gotham painting behind me. So if you haven't seen those, please go back and check them out. Oh, very cool. So she has seen them. Yeah, so we're going to do more of that stuff coming up, maybe at different places, different locations. I'm going to try to get into more local establishments like Pound the Grape and hopefully places a little bit closer. I would love to do a monthly setup at some place and paint live there. Huh, Coco? And I'm trying different things, different avenues of working with stuff, more live painting, and new and better ways to sell my work and get things rolling. Terry has been an awesome help of getting my artwork out there more. He's been flooding different pages with my artwork under their posts and trying to help me come up with new ways to show off my stuff, get things going. So Terry is very awesome, and I greatly appreciate all of his help. I hope you guys have a great new year. I hope everything happens that you want it to happen. I hope it's a good year for all of us. I think it's going to be. I am more focused and ready to go than ever. I have a lot of goals, a lot of things. Are you falling asleep as we sit here? You look like you're falling asleep. Are you watching something? You're gonna eat my shoes. She's gonna eat my shoes. I know it. So yeah, I appreciate everything. I appreciate the new likes, the new shares. If you think Terry's been doing it, if you think somebody would like my work, like what I do, I will add you to my Facebook group posting art music in the USA. Oh, that'd be great. Thank you very much. So if you think somebody would like my work or like what I do, have them join the group or share, invite them to like the JBauer artist page. I'm also on Instagram and of course on YouTube and Twitter. So, and there was one other podcast that I'm going to be a part of I want to keep promoting. Full Frontal Nerdity. I will be doing a recording with them in February, like the beginning part of February. So hopefully, I don't know how long it takes to turn around an episode with them, but keep an eye on that. Out on that later in February. I'll be sharing it as soon as it goes. But I'm going to join them on the show, chat about what I do, and if you are connected to a podcast in one way or another, please send them my stuff. I love hopping on and chatting and BSing with people. It doesn't have to be just about my art. I can chat about just about everything. And I'm pretty good BSer. I used to have my own podcast, but we kind of fell through the wayside with me and the other guy having already a hobby. He did, was it powerlifting? Not powerlifting. Strongman stuff like weight lifts and stuff. And I was doing all the art stuff, so it kind of went to the wayside. But I love being a part of podcasts, and I want to be more. I'm actually going to start emailing some people, podcasts that I know, and go, could I please come on your show and talk about my pretty pictures? So yeah, if you're connected to anything like that, or even local businesses, send them my info. I'm trying to get out in anywhere, any way, shape, or form. Have my stuff hanging up on their walls, talking on their podcasts, or live painting at their businesses. So yeah, I think that's about everything. Thank you guys for joining. Thanks for all the support. Um, I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate you guys sticking on, especially Terry, who's won something in the morning over there, probably closer to 2 now in Ireland. Thank you guys very much, and you guys have a great night. What are you doing? I got it. I got to scoot so I can hit the end button. Yeah, you're like, ow. So we need to trim her nails too, because they're digging into my back right now. But Coco says bye. Say bye, Coco. Bye bye. Thanks, guys. I'll catch you guys later.